You're gonna shut after I just cleaned it, alright?
What's up, everyone? Hope you guys are having a good day today. We're a little late streaming, but they haven't started yet, so we're good. We're supposed to start at 1:15, starting at 2:13, but that's all right. The Cup Series for qualifying got rained out. So that sucks. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me just get NASCAR.com open real quick. Have it split screen so I can see the chat at the same time. Give me 1 second, chat. They haven't started yet. Let me know if you can hear the M.E.Racing radio, guys. They're about to do national anthem. Jake Garcia starting first. Second will be Ben Rhodes. Third, Kyle Busch. Fourth, Tower Inkem. Fifth is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Sixth, Cole Butcher. Seventh is Majeski. Eighth, Adam Andretti. Ninth, Anders per Red Dead. All right, national anthem. Then we'll go through the official lineup. Woohoo! Let's go, guys. Get hype in the chat for some racing here. All right, let's go through the lineup here. Jake Garcia is going to be starting first. Second is Ben Rhodes. Third, Kyle Busch. Fourth, Tower Inkem. Fifth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Sixth, Cole Butcher. Seventh, Majeski. Eighth is Adam Andretti. Ninth, Anders Perez. 10th, Giovanni Ruggiero. 11th is Caden Honeycutt. 12th, John Hunter Nemechek. 13th, Daniel Hemrick. 14th, Grant Empfinger. 15th, Christian Eckes. 16th is Stuart Friesen. 17th is Kenyer Gray. 18th, Carson Hostafar. 19th, Lane Riggs. 20th, Corey Heim. 21st, Chris Wright. 22nd, Chandler Smith. 23rd, Dalton Sutton. 24th, Spencer Boyd. 25th, Justin Haley. 26 is Ty Dillon. 27 is Tyler Reef. 28, Brendan Cool. 29th, Minnie Terrell. 30th is Daniel Dye. 31st, Josh Ream. 32nd, Frankie Muniz. 33rd, Clayton Green. 34th, Tyler Tomasi. 35th, Justin S. Carroll. 36th, Caleb Klustner. Round out your field. Should be a pretty good race here. Let's see what happens. Let me know if you guys can hear the MRN radio or not. After this race, we have the OOO O'Reilly Auto Parts race. For the Xfinity race, I'll be giving you guys a race talk on that as well. After this one, that'll start at 4:30. I'm gonna put MRN on my TV so you guys can hear it. So let's get hype in the chat, guys. Can you guys hear the MRN radio? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear it. Some drivers are already strapped in. They're saying can't hear anything but you. All right, I'll put the MRN on my TV then so you guys can hear it. Give me 1 minute. They think the outside wall is where a lot of drivers are gonna be wanting to go because that's where most of the moisture is right now. Corey Haim started 19th. Talking with his crew chief right now. He's asking him what's the mentality for the race. You're gonna try to find some track position. They're not really trying to chase any points. Just excited for Corey Haim to be in their truck. Pushes down a little bit. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you all are having a good day today. If you're new here, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. Those of you who were hanging out for yesterday's stream of Fortnite, we had like 10 people hanging out for Fortnite stream. I really appreciate you all hanging out yesterday. I really didn't expect like 10 people to be watching me for Fortnite stream yesterday, but that was awesome. So thank you guys for that. Who is your pick? I am picking Gio. I'm gonna go with Corey Haim as my first pick and my dark horse Kyle Busch. Let me know in the chat though who your pick is to win and who your dark horse is. My dark horse is Kyle Busch and my pick is to win is Corey Haim. Be great if Corey can win in the number one. Mine will get his. Yeah, I know what you meant. You said mine, but I'm thinking that Mike will get his first crew win. Yeah, that'll be awesome if he gets his first crew win with Corey Haim. Yeah, I know what you meant. Again, guys, after this, we will have the O'Reilly Auto Parts race for Xfinity at Echo Park Speedway. Should be a pretty good race for that also. That starts at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Gonna have 4 trucks going to the back of the field for end finger. Going back because he had a splitter in violation. Dawson Sutton, Butterbean Queen, also in the back because of inapproved adjustment. So I see the sun breaking through the sky behind turn 3. Sun's not reaching the turn of 1 and 2. It's where they find the wet spots on the track. To black 3 line. That's how it's easy to find. That's about where the track is the darkest, they're saying. Around 3 and 4 on the top of the racetrack. It's where they believe it will be more treacherous. That's where the sun doesn't really reach, they're saying. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna check my controller battery so I can play and run on my TV. We're 5 minutes from firing engines here. Should be a pretty good race. Spotters are going to be so crucial and so important this race, per se, because there's a lot of wet spots on the track right now. They'll be firing engines here in 4 minutes. Those of you who are just tuning in, the Nascar Cup Series qualifying got canceled. There's options to run a digital dash or without a digital dash. Some drivers have a dash, they're saying, and some don't. Getting up to the gears, you're gonna run the shifts, and they have a 8 standard transmission also.
He hasn't ran many truck races, only one in his career. A lot more Xfinity races, but it's been several years. So going first to second, you pull back, then you push away into the right for third gear, and then you pull back down and right for fourth. In the truck, tomorrow in the Cup car, it's all backwards. It's like a motorcycle transmission. It's actually a transaxle, we call it, like a Corvette, like a Chevy Corvette. So it's back in the rear of the car, and that's where you do your gear shifting. The power lever goes to the back of the car. So it's those little things that Ricky needs to make sure he's pushing away from third gear. I've done it. I've been guilty. I went first to second in the truck race, and then kept pulling for third. And I pulled hard enough that the never came out of second.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
I like that. I didn't like it. I didn't get to finish the race. I was stuck in second.
I bet there are a few guys at the shop who didn't like it.
Oh man, he was stuck
You know
in
what, though?
second
That's
gear.
probably a less expensive fix than if you would have tried to push forward in the Cup car for third and went back to first and grenaded an engine.
That's right. So
Always
and then,
positive.
there's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Welcome
and then
in, welcome in, everyone. After just tuning in,
about it's pit road.
NASCAR Cup Series qualifying got rained out.
Crew chief reminding you if they ever had to pit under
so
green,
that kind of sucks.
but under caution, making sure you're at the right RPM.
We're getting ready for the
through the corner and
truck race here.
And you mentioned shifting in the truck. You're doing that probably at a
Should be a
similar
pretty
RPM
good race.
in your Cup car. Every gear
if you're new
has
here, make sure to smash the like button.
Shift, right?
We do. The
Subscribe.
engine manufacturers on the Cup side definitely get granular on the RPMs, down to the 10 number on the RPM. They don't go single digit, but they go to the 10. So 8620 is an example of something they might say. And I'm like, I am trying to manhandle this NASCAR Cup car around the track, and it's bouncing and vibrating, and I'm trying to watch the lights and anticipate down to the 10. Trucks are a little calmer. Ilmore just gives you kind of just don't hit the chip is the main thing here.
Nice. Hey, that's why you've won so many races. So there you go. You got to be good at it. 30 seconds away from firing the engines for this 36 truck field in the Fr8 208. Then we'll send them out there on the racetrack and drop the green flag. A lot of excitement here at Echo Park Speedway. It's a doubleheader race day. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series will race after the Craftsman Truck Series, but we're going to get this one underway here as we will now go trackside for the command of fire engines here.
There we go, getting ready to fire some engines here.
Echo Park Speedway, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome founder and owner of Fr8, Marcus Barella, joined by members of the Barella family.
Drivers, start your engine!
Let's go, let's go height. Woo! Come on, guys, fire them up. Let's get hype.
Now, here's the starting lineup.
Come on, chat, let's get hype.
Costner, the Autobank RV Sales and Service Chevrolet. Justin Carroll starts 35th in the Carroll's Automotive Toyota.
Let's go.
Starting 34th,
let's get hype, chat.
Tomasi Law Ford. 33rd will be Clayton Green in the Guardian Lifts Ford. Frankie Muniz starts 32nd in the Ariel Titans Ford, and also in an Ariel Titans Ford, Josh Rayum starts 31st. Starting 30th today, it's Daniel Dye in the Mopar Ram alongside his teammate Minnie Tyrell in 29th. Starting 28th today, it's Brendan King in the Cummins Ram, and it's Tyler Wright.
Come on, chat it up. Let's get hype.
Chevrolet. Row 13 is a pair of Ram teammates.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
Justin Haley starts 25th. 24th today, it's
Spencer 8 Boyd people in here right now. If you're just tuning in, make sure to smash the like button, comment, subscribe. Want to run to 3,000 subscribers.
Starting 22nd today,
greatly appreciate it if you subscribe and smash that like button. Help us reach our goal of 3,000 subscribers. Join the chat, guys. Get your name on that leaderboard, and let's get hype.
Bare Knuckles Boxing Ford. The Delaware Life Chevrolet of Carson Hocevar rolls off 18th. 17th will be Tanner Gray in the Factory Canopies Toyota. Stuart Friesen starts 16th in the Hallmark International Toyota. Rolling off 15th, Christian Eckes, the Napa Night Vision Chevrolet. Grant Enfinger starts 14th in the Grant County Mulch Chevrolet. Starting 13th, Daniel Hemrick, the Napa Auto Care Chevrolet. Rolling off 12th, John Hunter Nemechek in the Hallmark International Toyota. Caden Honeycutt will start 11th in the Safe Light Toyota. Starting 10th today, it's Giovanni Ruggiero in the First Auto Group Toyota alongside Andre Perez in the Acceptance Insurance Chevrolet. Adam Andretti starts 8th today in the Top Liner Toyota alongside Ty Majeski in the Slim Jim Menards Ford. Cole Butcher starts 6th today in the Atlantic Tilt Ford alongside Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in the JF Electric Utilitra Chevrolet. Tyler Agram starts 4th in the Leuna Chevrolet alongside Kyle Busch in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet, and the front row, a pair of Ford teammates. And now for the front row, a pair of Ford teammates. Ben Rhodes starts 2nd in the Campers Inn RV Ford alongside Jake Garcia in the Quanta Services Curb Records Ford with a pole lap speed of 172.980 miles per hour. And that's your starting lineup for the Fr8 208.
Let's get hype, chat. Come on, let's get hype.
No moment. The missing bolt, the measured cut, the second, third, and fourth.
Who do you have winning the race? Let me know.
That's where Craftsman comes in. Whether you're tackling the backyard, the bathroom, or beyond, Craftsman has the tools to help you power through and get the job done right. Because DIYing is unpredictable, but your tools shouldn't be. Head to Craftsman.com today and find the right tools for any project. Craftsman, build on.
Looking for a weekly motorsports podcast to stay up to date on what's happening on and off the track? The M.E.Racing Network is the place. Hear from NASCAR crew chiefs on MRN Crew Call. All the happenings from regional touring series and local tracks.
I'm just gonna open YouTube real quick so I can just do a mic check real quick. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me.
On NASCAR Live. MRN podcasts available on MRN.com, YouTube, or your favorite podcast platform.
That's why I kind of lowered the volume on my TV.
We are moments away from going racing. From
Let's
Echo
go,
Park
chat.
Speedway,
Moments
Atlanta,
away
this is
from
NASCAR
racing here.
Racing Network, home of the tough trucks of NASCAR.
Hi, I'm Kyle Petty, and I want to tell you about a place that's near and dear to my heart, Victory Junction. It's a year-round camp that gives kids with complex medical and physical conditions life-changing experiences that are fun, empowering, and always free for families. Please visit Victory Junction. Who need the most by getting involved today. Whether you know a child who could benefit, want to volunteer, or guarantee something truly special. Learn more by visiting victoryjunction.org. Don't miss a bit of a the NASCAR Truck Series, the NASCAR Truck Series on local radio stations around the country. Follow the station by going to M.E.Racing.com. See NASCAR on the voice of NASCAR.
Welcome back to Echo Park Speedway here in Atlanta for the Fr8
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We have 7 people here right now.
Go single file.
Really appreciate you all being here.
Drawing that top group. A lot of things happening out here at the racetrack today.
If you're just tuning in, make sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe.
To find out who they think might make it into victory lane. First, at the entrance half of pit road, Andrew Curlin.
I am so sorry, Wendy Venturini, if I accidentally take your pick here. It's one of the drivers in your section, Kyle Busch.
Ooh,
just ridiculously
he's picking
good
Kyle Busch. That's one of my picks as well. Nice.
So, give me Kyle Busch. His son Brexton gave us great advice. He gave him great advice. Go fast, don't lose.
Kyle Busch's son gave them great advice.
Sorry, that was your driver that you were going to pick.
And you're saying it with a smile, like I should accept it. Today
Kyle Busch should be pretty good in this one.
He seemed the most calm this afternoon as this delay went on and on. Ty Majeski is strong here in Atlanta. Not a whole lot of laps for any of our drivers.
Not a lot of laps today for drivers.
Into today's race with that large truck that he has here in Atlanta.
He should be pretty strong.
Ty Majeski, the picks from pit road. Now let's give you an idea of the lap-by-lap coverage
Echo
we're
Park.
going to be calling here at Echo Park Speedway. This is a double dogleg front straightaway.
Yeah, Heim does have work to do.
Texas Motor Speedway and Charlotte Motor Speedway with a couple of
Heim's my dark horse.
Once they take that second kink heading into turn number 1,
or no,
get into the view of Atlanta's own Doug
Kyle Busch is my dark horse and Heim is my pick to win.
Field thunders into turn 1. They're going to hit 28 degrees of banking. This is the 5th time the truck's
all right, here we go.
On this configuration.
Getting ready here.
Park Speedway, and the outside line is generally preferred, at least at the start of these runs.
Yeah.
So the outside line is generally the middle lane. It'll be the
it is Atlanta.
Climb the high banking where it could be a little more slippery too.
It is co at Echo Park Speedway.
Some ground. Through this set of turns, they empty over the back straightaway. The exit of turn
there we go.
Sometimes create some action as it narrows down a little bit, kind of tapers down, and when they get onto the back straightaway. So we will watch for that. And then halfway down, when they pass that American flag to go into the eyes of the guy making his PRN debut and the voice of the Columbus Clinkstones, Jack Johnson.
Well, thank you very much, Doug, and it is such an honor to be with you all on the NASCAR Racing Network. The top trucks of NASCAR. We finally got these trucks.
Let's get hyped, chat.
Road. I've got the action starting in the middle of the backstretch, like Ross Chastain said. Old Glory is sitting still right now in the backstretch.
Get your name on that leaderboard. If a top fan leaderboard.
Go back to
So get
something
your name
that
on that
Tyler Baker
leaderboard.
said on our pre-race
Shout it
show.
up, guys.
He said advice he
Let me
received,
know who your pick
first
is to
time
win
coming to
today.
Echo Park Speedway, not even God can touch your right rear quarter panel. Well, in turn number 3, that's the wettest spot of the track. And so, who is brave enough? Who is going to be the first man to conquer the top of the racetrack, get to someone's right rear, make that big move? These trucks have a lot of drag. They don't have a lot of horsepower compared to other series. You can make moves on the bottom, but preferably you want to be at the top, especially
You're
rolling
saying
off
you
turn
want to
4.
be at
We
the
have
top of the
so many
track
exciting races
kind of,
at Echo Park
because
Speedway
your
since they
shark
reconfigured this
drags.
race. Guys, we're expecting another one today.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Jack. Looking forward to this one. When they roar off at turn number 4, got to be careful. You got that funneling effect that we have seen over
They
the
have the
years.
funneling
Going 2 or
effect
3 wide, it's going to be
that they've
awful
seen
tough. And you've got the
over
double
years.
dog leg here on the front straightaway. Plenty wide to go racing, Brad
And the
Daly.
dog
We've seen
leg,
them make this racetrack as
plenty
wide as
of
possible. You can go
room
3
to
and
go
4
racing.
wide as we turn them loose here in a matter of moments.
You can go 3 and 4 wide. The question is, Ross Chastain, do you want to?
I don't want to. I'm up in the booth. Why would I want to do it? I don't get to the end of the race. So, but if I'm starting in the back, if I'm a Ram driver from one of the 5 drivers that are starting in the back after qualifying for issues in tech, like Grant Enfinger, or just adjustments in the car, like truck, like Gio Ruggiero, who had to make an adjustment to keep the air in his tire when we get going green here. I'm going to be making passes, but you have to be there in stage 3. It does not matter how
Just
quick
get
you
hype.
go forward if you end up getting
Let me
towed
know who
into
your
the
pick
behind
is
one of
to
the
win in the
The
chat.
race distance, lap count
Get your
wise,
name on
this
that
is the Fr8
leaderboard.
Racing 208. It's set to go
Top
208
chat
miles.
leaderboard.
Lap count wise, that's 135 laps around this 1.54 mile oval. That's the race distance. That could actually be shortened here today because of the
Let me
weather
just make
earlier.
sure I go
We're
to
getting a
live
little bit of
chat
a
so I
late
don't miss
start,
any of
and the
your
O'Reilly Auto Parts
messages.
Series Bennett 250 coming up
Very
later on
good.
this afternoon at 4:20 Eastern Time, local time. If we have not exhausted all 135 laps, that's when NASCAR will call it for time. That could get very interesting. Anytime you get into what
So
could
we're gonna
potentially
end
be
this one
a
at
weather-shortened
4:20.
race, Ross, it seems like you guys kind
They're
of ramp up the
hoping.
energy a little bit.
For sure, and that goes into your track position at the end of stage 1, setting you up for stage 2.
If
How
nothing
do you
else
execute
happens,
through that stage into the beginning of stage 3, knowing at that point the race will be official once we
at
get into
that
the
point
second
the
half,
race will be
and knowing
official.
at that
Just then.
time we all know what time it is, so it's very clear amongst the entire property here at Echo Park Speedway when the latest the checkered flag could fly.
Yeah, I
There are
hope they
5
can get it
former
all
Truck
in
Series
also.
winners in this field. Christian Eckes picked off one in 2023. Corey Heim, Grant Enfinger, John Hunter Nemechek all also have a single win here at Echo Park Speedway. And then there's Kyle Busch. He has won here 8 times in a truck, and
Kyle
it dates
Busch
all the
has
way back
won
to his
8
first
times
win
here.
in 2005. Also the defending winner of this race.
2005.
So Brad, you're looking at 20 years of
20
Kyle
years
Busch showing up and winning
Kyle
races
Busch
in the
and
Truck Series here at Echo
showing
Park
up and
Speedway
winning.
in Atlanta. A lot of drivers with
So
some
that's pretty
experience, and we
awesome.
expect to see them drive to the front. Right now, as
Kyle
the field
Busch
is
should
going
be
underneath
pretty
the flag
tough
stand, they're
today.
asked to give the flagmen
See
a
how he
thumbs up or
does.
thumbs down as to whether or not they feel the conditions are right to go racing. It looks like we're going to get 1 to go, according to our race
One to
director,
go,
Laura Beth Barnhart.
and then
She was
they'll
doing her own survey through the binoculars.
get
I
started
couldn't see what
and
they were
go
saying.
green
I
here.
would just say thumbs up. Oh, no, 1 to go is our first pit reporter, Andrew Curlin. Never mind. Andrew, what's going on?
Will be some
good,
strategy
Brad.
for that
I can tell you one
time
driver
now.
that gave a
Yeah,
thumbs
for
up to
sure.
the flagman. That was John Hunter Nemechek. He reported there's still a little bit of moisture on the back straightaway.
Going
about
green
3
next time
feet
by.
from the wall, but he said, I don't care. Let's just go race. So the mentality, at least
Let's
for
get
John
hype,
Hunter
chat.
Nemechek,
Come
was
on.
not racing for points. He's racing for victory.
Don't want the chat to be empty. Let's go.
Be unleashed here
Hype
at
it
Echo
up.
Park Speedway.
Let's get
Now,
hype.
Ross, I don't know if you had a choice this weekend between Truck or O'Reilly, but I think you made the right one going second.
Yeah, fine by me. I did have a choice, and look, when I build out these schedules, it is thinking about what's best for the Cup car. At the end of the day, me going fast and having a chance to win races,
Yeah,
with
let's
my
see
track
your
house
guys'
#1
pick
Cup
in
car
the chat.
is of utmost importance. Now,
Let me
when I
know
turn my
who you
attention to
have
George
winning
Anderson's 32 car, or
today.
Dexter Mellon Chevy, that is all I think
Stage
about.
1 is going to
But
be
yeah,
40
not
laps.
sad that we are the second race here, and as long as we can get those in today,
135
that is best case
laps
scenario
in
for me.
total is the
Ross, I'm
distance
fascinated
of
by
this race.
process of race control, talking to the drivers like, hey, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down about
Let me
what
know
they
how
feel
many
about the
cautions you
highline. When
think
you're in a cockpit of a
we
race
are
car,
going to have.
is it more visually what you see from the asphalt, or is it more what you're
How
feeling
many
in the seat of
caution
your
laps,
pants?
how many
I
lead
think for
changes
here
do you
in the
think we're going to
corners, it's
have?
visually. You can't really load the truck.
Also, on lap 3, we're gonna honor Dale Earnhardt. We're gonna put 3s in the chat.
Even in the corner, you can accelerate and
On lap 16, we'll honor Greg Biffle. So put some 16s in the chat on lap 16.
Looking out at turn 3, and your left rear is in the dry, but it's putting a lot of strain on the rear end, on the rear axles, the rear chunk, the pumpkin, and these 9-inch rear ends. So it definitely is something that you have to be careful about. These are consumable parts, I'll say, that are rotating at speed out there, and we don't want to put any undue strain on them if we don't have to. But you are doing little pulls on the
After
wheel.
this, we'll
look, I've crashed at
do
a course
the Xfinity race as well.
When I was out
So
there in
tune
the
in
rain.
for
So
that.
It can be done.
We'll be doing that after this race
Echo Park Speedway, steeper
for
than
the
ever after the reconfiguration.
O'Reilly Auto Parts
So our race distance
Xfinity
here
race.
today, again, 208 miles. That's 135 laps. Stage 1 will end at lap 40. Stage number 2 ends at lap 80. The race advertised distance, lap 135, as we go back down to pit road and Wendy Venturini.
Well, I found this interesting. A lot of the crew chiefs
O'Reilly.
chattering about fuel mileage. I heard them just say it's time to save fuel before we even start the race. And the reason is because we're on a time crunch, as you mentioned, with a cutoff of 4:20 p.m. And I'm hearing a lot of crew chiefs say, you don't typically hear this, finding it hard to manage fuel mileage right now based on time, not mileage. How difficult is that for both crew chief and driver?
Thank you very much, Wendy Venturini. The field is going to come to 1 to go. They're doubling up behind that Ford
There we
Raptor
go.
truck right now.
The
Jake
double
Garcia,
fine
Ben
went
Rhodes,
up.
a couple of teammates at Thorsport are going
Let's
to lead
get
the
hype.
green on row number 1. Row number 2,
They're getting ready to go green
Kyle
here
Busch
soon.
and Tyler Ankrum. In row number 3, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. making just his second career Truck Series start. The first was last week at Daytona. Cole Butcher, who drives for Thorsport, will join him on the outside of row number 3. Row number 4, former series champion Ty Majeski, and Adam Andretti qualified 8th, making his Truck Series debut. Andre Perez and Gio Ruggiero will round out the top 10 starters. We'll give you the next few rows as we are set to go racing off of turn number 4.
Here we go, get set to go racing. You're off of turn number 4.
Daniel Hemrick and Grant Infinger will make up row number 7. Christian Eckes, Stuart Friesen in row 8.
Unless my thing is behind a little bit. Might be behind a little bit.
You've got row 10, Lane Riggs and Corey Heim, also important.
There we go.
The winner at Daytona, Brad Chandler Smith, he'll be right there in row 11, starting 22nd. And of course, Chandler Smith last week at Daytona does not lock him into the postseason. A chase format now for all 3 series.
Chase format for all different series now.
Is the current point leader in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Does that change by the time we get to the end of this race here today? Doug Turnbull, the field is
Gio or Heim, but Kyle will be tough. Yeah, I'm hoping Gio will be pretty good too.
Yes, it looks
Heim will be tough. Kyle will be tough as well.
Right now. The area they were
They should all be tough in this race.
Gio,
Heim, and Kyle.
Race ceremonies started about a third of the way down the backstretch and wrapped all the way around to turns 3 and 4. One thing we'll have to get used to: number 1, your pole sitter Jake Garcia is in the 98 truck this year, not the 13. Number 2, Ty Majeski, who was in the 98, is in the double 8, the old Matt Crafton ride there. That'll take some getting used to for me, and I'm sure there'll be a lot for everybody.
Some
here.
number changes with Jake Garcia.
On their feet. The field of 36. Alignment
is
good.
13, now he's 98.
Goodyear tires as we are set to release them and go racing for the second time.
Let's
in the
go.
NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Racing Network. Jack Johnson, Doug Turnbull up in the turns. My name is Nick Yeoman. Ross Chastain joins us in the booth. Here they come through turns 3 and 4.
Through turns 3 and 4.
Park Speedway. We had to wait an extra hour and a half to this race under green flag conditions. The Fr8 208 will be worth the wait here at Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia. The pace truck pulls onto the road, making that hard left turn. We have teammates Jake Garcia, Ben Rhodes on the front row. Garcia restarts from the inside. Ben Rhodes to his outside. The green flag is out here at Echo Park Speedway.
Let's go.
Ben Rhodes getting a big push right now from a teammate in Cole Butcher as they head to 1. And Jake Garcia is getting a mighty fine push on the bottom line from the past 2 race winner here, Kyle Busch. That field stayed glued together out of turn 2 as Adam Andretti feeds the headlight out.
Adam Andretti on the bottom trying to pass Kyle Busch. Side by side going into turn number 3. Ben Rhodes up high. Ben Kyle Busch down on, down low. Kyle Busch puts an edge.
Garcia noses ahead out
Good.
of turn number 4. Lap number 1 will go to
Garcia.
Ben Rhodes, though, by just a few inches.
Lap
Those
number
two
1 will
Thornton
be
teammates
going
come
to
together
Ben
as
Rhodes
one.
here.
And the rookie
Jake
driver
Garcia,
Adam Andretti,
second,
who's
third will be
high
Cole
in 8
Butcher.
circuits. Oh, he almost spins out of turn 2.
Oh,
It looks like he's got a
one
shot
almost
down
spins
and
out in
he's
turn
all
number
out of speed
2.
there. The Thorsport trucks are 2x2 out front as the
Thorsport's
91
cars
machine,
side by
Christian Eckes, is
side.
off the pace.
Eckes dropping back. Meanwhile,
Eckes
the battle
dropping
rages
by.
on
Meanwhile,
between turns 3 and 4.
Garcia
in front of Ben Rhodes
in
as
front
they
of
come back to
Ben
complete lap
Rhodes.
2.
Side by side,
Side
it
by
is 3
side.
rows deep. It's
3
Jake
rows
Garcia.
deep.
Ben Rhodes has the advantage right behind
Ben Rhodes has
He's
the
got a
advantage.
teammate behind him, but on the bottom side,
On the
it's Kyle
bottom
Busch giving
side
a big
is
push.
Kyle
And
Busch.
Kyle Busch has Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Ricky
in tow
Stenhouse
there.
Jr.
Those
right behind
26
Kyle
trucks are
Busch.
starting to pull away out of that
Starting to
famous
pull
7 spot
away.
at 3-gate speed there. He was out of shape a
He
lap
was
ago,
out
but
of shape
fierce lead for the front.
a lap
Christian
ago.
Eckes just getting the pit lane right now. The battle up front rages on. Busch and Butcher are behind.
Busch and Busher behind.
We exit out of 4. Lot
They
of jostling for
exit out
position.
for turn number
Still
4.
nothing decided up front. It's going to be Ben Rhodes.
It's going to be Ben Rhodes,
His teammate
your
Cole Butcher
leader.
right on the deck lid as
Cole
they head
Butcher
back
right
along.
off the
Butcher, the
deck lid.
26-year-old rookie from Nova Scotia, Canada, with a lot of late model success there, having big-time success in this race. And look who's taking a 3 wide at about 10th place. Corey Heim looking for
Corey
another
Heim
win.
making it 3 wide.
From Majeski up to Busher. Now they're in tight
That'll move
formation. Single
Majeski
file,
up to
running the
Busher.
middle groove in between turns 3 and 4. Rhodes with the lead.
Rhodes with the lead.
Single file out of 4.
We've already got one truck going to the garage, and Wendy Venturini, he was a pre-race favorite. What can you tell us from pit road?
Yes, Christian Eckes, as you guys reported, got a little bit crazy out there. It was he came up pit road and
Right in the break. He went in the truck garage. Ooh, the drive shaft fell out of his truck. They roll off of turn number 4. Cole Butcher second. All the way outside is Ben Rhodes. Ty Majeski back in turn number 1. Rhodes in Kyle Busch at the end of turn number 2.
Front 6 are single file.
Front 6 are single file.
Butcher's still dropping back.
Busher's still dropping back.
Majeski peaks a little low of Ben Rhodes.
Majeski peeking down low.
Couple of
Thorsport's teammates.
Ben Rhodes and Ty Majeski.
Kyle Busch following closely.
He certainly looked like he was doing that for sure. And Caden Honeycutt is up in the mix too.
Caden Honeycutt also in the mix.
As it looks like the top
Andres Perez.
start to ride around here and feel out their various trucks as they head to turn 3.
We had a really aggressive start to this race, but now the waters are starting to get a little calmer. Front 12 single file.
Cole Butcher got out front, and he's going all the way down to 13th. Top 15 has all gone single file. Kyle Busch in third with a fellow Chevrolet right behind him. That's Andres Perez. Rhodes still leads. He'll go a little bit higher off of turn number 2.
We'll complete lap number 8 this time.
They'll complete lap number 8 this time by.
Running the top side right now. Is there any way you can make a run?
Well, coming up on lap 16, let me.
You need help, especially if
On lap 16, let's see some 16s in the chat. On lap 16.
He had a gap when he made this move just outside of the top 5, and that gap is now closed. He is going to get dropped.
Well, on lap 8 out of 40.
Turn 3. Jack Johnson, they're back in front of you.
They are, and there have been no successful
On
runs
stage
to the bottom
1.
so far. This has been controlled by the Thorsport teammates of Ben Rhodes and Ty Majeski.
Ben Rhodes and Ty Majeski.
Eventually find a lane or spot in that top line. It's in the 11th position. Now he's under attack as they field. Roars back into 1.
And that is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. looking under him. But he
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is looking under him.
Are tapered away from each other so as they can kind of protect both lines there. And they are leading masterfully, and that is Rhodes to the lead.
Rhodes is in the lead.
This truck a little bit higher with an arcing sweep. And
With an arcing sweep. He's a little bit higher than everyone else.
That 99 out of turn 4.
Here comes Corey Heim.
For station identification on the NASCAR Racing Network.
Ben Rhodes still your leader. Second is Ty Majeski. Third, Kyle Busch. Fourth, Andres Perez. Fifth is Caden Honeycutt. Sixth is Stuart Friesen. Seventh, Corey Klein. Eighth, Tanner Gray. Ninth, Chandler Smith. Ninth, Lane Riggs. 11th is Kyle Carson Hosevar. 12th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 13th is Daniel Hamrick. 14th is Jake Garcia. 15th, Justin Haley. 16th is Giovanni Ruggiero. 17th is John Hunter Nemechek. 18th, Ty Dillon. 19th, Adam Andretti. 20th is Cole Butcher. 21st, Tyler Ingram. 22nd is Grant Enfinger. 23rd, Daniel Dye. 24th, Benny Queen. 25th, Chris Wright. 26th is Dawson Sutton. 27th is Minnie Terrell. 28th, Tyler Reeve. 29th is Frankie Munez. 30th is Josh Broom. 31st, Spencer Boyd. 32nd is Clayton Green. 33rd, Tyler Tomasi. 34th, Justin S. Carell. 35th is Caleb Costner. 36th, Christian Eckes. To round out the field.
And 3 Daytona 500 wins, a career rivaled by few others. Check out MRN's Jeff Gordon, A Colorful Career, on podcast platforms and MRN.com.
From Echo Park Speedway in Atlanta, this is the NASCAR Racing Network, home of the tough trucks of NASCAR.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild here.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR and the NTT IndyCar Series are coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains. NASCAR Weekend at Phoenix Raceway, March 5th through the 8th. Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Introducing the RE4000 Bluetooth scanner from Racing Electronics. Experience uncensored real-time audio from drivers and crews, all hands-free and wireless with Bluetooth functionality. Fast, lightweight, and zero latency, the RE4000 keeps you locked into every pass, every pit stop, and every checkered flag. Plus, with automatic over-the-air programming at major events, setup is quick and effortless. Check it out at racingelectronics.com today.
So far, we've had one lead change, one more lap, and then let me get some 16s in the chat. Spin a bunch of 16s. We're at laps almost 16 now, so let me see some 16s in the chat.
Andretti in front of you a couple laps ago. Well, that truck was pointed right toward the campers.
Let me see some 16 in the chat.
Great job by Andretti to gather it up. But again, making a start, a rare start for him in a NASCAR Touring Series. It's treacherous out here at Echo Park Speedway right now. Yeah, Ross, I know he doesn't have a lot of experience in those trucks, so he is learning.
Let's see some 16s in the chat, guys.
It was. I love the name. I love
16. Spam up some 16s for Greg Bethel.
Lack thereof of being out here in the Truck Series, but we see that a lot. And these trucks are not driving.
We see 16s in the chat.
Caden Honeycutt lose a couple of spots to fall outside of the top 5. In my opinion, purely based on bad handling, as we see a lot of action around the Carson Hosevar truck down into turn 1.
He is at turn 1 right now, and he's just gotten around.
Be like Biv.
The Daniel Hemrick machine. He's right in the tailgate of Chandler Smith. And Smith
That's right.
To the outside. Hosevar gives him a big shot down the back straightaway. That's all for about the 10th position or so.
And these trucks have gotten strung out a little bit. The front 6 tucked up together in between turns 3 and 4, but there is some separation in the pack.
Grant Enfinger just had to make an update.
Grant Enfinger just had to make
an update on that as Ben Rhodes continues to lead into 1.
Ben Rhodes continues to lead turn number 1. He's right behind Stuart Friesen. And there's Perez. Corey Heim moves to 6. Corey Heim is making some moves. Let's go, Corey Heim.
The orange truck of Rhodes. The neon yellow truck of Majeski. The bright blue truck of Kyle.
Caden Honeycutt also making some moves. Tanner Gray. Let's go, track on.
Ben Rhodes. Doug, he's led all 19 laps so far. He certainly has and done a great job keeping his Ty Majeski, a Thorsport teammate, at second. Kyle Busch is third. 2 wide for the 4th position.
2 wide for the 4th position.
Are side by side with Perez.
They're side by side with Perez.
Damage toward the left front of Grant Enfinger's truck. Meanwhile, up front, still one 2, 3 as they go around the outside of the lap truck of Tower Tomasi.
They're going around a lap car of Tower
20
Tomasi.
laps completed the Fr8 208 as we go
20
down to
laps
pit road and
completed
Andrew Curlin.
here
Lane Riggs
on
was
lap
racing against
or
Carson
stage
Hocevar for
1.
that 11th position, and suddenly
The
the
stage
crew
is
just
40
got up on
laps.
the wall. They saw some tire smoke and were concerned that he might have a tire rub. So right now, Lane Riggs' crew is standing by and ready, but they're going to keep him out on the racetrack for now.
Ross, that has to be an uncomfortable feeling.
Well, yeah, crews get uncomfortable when their trucks are around Carson Hocevar these days. He is making moves and he's taking his truck forward. There is a lot of separation around the field, but he is not staying behind any truck as we see him drive to the inside, attempt to, down in turn 1, falls back in line. But he's just taking every run he can get. And as a competitor, you just have to know that. He's not going to push you. He's not going to be loyal.
Majeski's taking every opportunity he can, but he's not pushing.
Throughout the rest of the race. That could be the deal.
Just playing the waiting game right now.
He told our pit reporters pre-race that he had a goal, and that goal was about right now.
He told the pit reporters that he had a goal, and that goal was for him to be in the front.
He is running in the 9th spot as we have 22 laps complete here and 40 laps.
22 laps completed here.
One thing we saw all last week at Daytona. Handling comes into play a little bit there, but boy, not like it does here at Echo Park Speedway. And every year, every offseason, the winter that this Georgia track goes through, it's evolving, and there's a lot of questions at the race shops every offseason about what is the track going to do. We had it at Trackhouse. I had it with Georgia.
They always ask what's the track going to do.
Trucks that are handling well up front, leading Ben Rhodes. He doesn't know what his truck is
leading
like.
Ben Rhodes doesn't know what his truck's going to do today.
Very closely, and Corey Heim driving forward.
Corey Heim also driving forward. Kyle Busch, Ty Majeski.
Grant Enfinger came in with an
Grant Enfinger came in with an unfinished stop.
But it was pretty clear right when I walked up. A tire completely down and shredded. But saving grace for Grant Enfinger. He runs
Grant Enfinger's car.
Of the leader's first truck, 1 lap, or I guess only 1 lap down. I should have checked my math there. He is 2 laps down.
He is now 2 laps down. That's for Grant Enfinger.
But he's at least preserved his spot to be only 2 down, which you do go when you pit here at Echo Park Speedway.
He has a truck that continued to race, and that's a good thing. We've got Ben Rhodes now coming out of
Ben Rhodes now
complete 25 laps. 15
complete
more laps to go here in stage
25 laps.
It's a 3-truck breakaway.
It's a 3-truck breakaway. Followed by Kyle Busch and Ty Majeski.
Well, that's great. The 4th place running truck, rather, of Corey Heim.
4th is Corey Heim. 5th, Andrews Perez. 6th is Stuart Friesen. 7th, Tanner Gray. 8th is Caden Honeycutt. 9th is Carson Hocevar. 10th is Chandler Smith.
Heim runs in 4th, but he is way off the pace of Kyle Busch.
Heim is in 4th, but he's way off the pace of Kyle Busch.
Carson Hocevar. He gets to the inside of Caden Honeycutt. That is the battle for the 8th position. Can't pull off the pass.
Carson Hocevar trying to peek in the inside of Caden Honeycutt. Can't do it though.
Turns 1 and 2 to go below his tri-con teammate of Tanner Gray. Now Honeycutt about that 8th position.
Honeycutt about that 8th position. Trying to push Tanner Gray down to start finish or straight.
All afternoon long. Hocevar and Honeycutt are side by side. That's around the 10th position. Rhodes to the line as the leader.
Caden Honeycutt was trapped on the bottom. He's going to have to.
Caden Honeycutt was trapped on the bottom.
Hocevar once again on the charge.
Hocevar once again on the charge. So is Corey Heim. They also have the 76 for the top 3. Corey Heim has dropped to the bottom of the track. Now a battle for second spot. Here comes Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch with a shove off in turn number 3 with Ty Majeski. They'll stay side by side. The side draft has put Ben Rhodes to the lead.
And that's a great point by Doug. That side-by-side battle had him back for a moment, but now they're right on the bumper of the leader. Majeski's got to run. Looks toward the inside. Nowhere to go this time around. It's Rhodes off for the leader.
This time by, it will be 11 laps to go here in stage number 1 as Ben Rhodes leads Ty Majeski.
5 is Ben Rhodes. Majeski is third, Kyle Busch third, fourth is Corey Heim, and fifth is Anders Perez. Nine laps to go on stage number 2. Ben Rhodes, still your leader at Echo Park Speedway. We're on lap 31 out of 40 on laps or stage one number 1. This race is 135 laps. After this, we'll have the O'Reilly Auto Parts race, so stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys the rundown here. Ben Rhodes is still your leader. Second is Tom Majeski. Third, Kyle Busch. Fourth is Corey Heim. Fifth, Stuart Friesen. Sixth, Tanner Gray. Seventh is Courtney Holzapart. Eighth is Anders Perez. Ninth, Peter Honeycutt. 10th is Daniel Heinrich. 11th is Chandler Smith. 12th, Giovanni Vergero. 13th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 14th is Lane Riggs. 15th, Jake Garcia. 16th is Justin Haley. 17th, John Hunter Nemechek. 18th is Todd Dillon. 19th, Tyler Ingram. 20th, Daniel Dye. 21st is Phil Butcher. 22nd, Jason Sutton. Ben Rhodes, Ty Majeski, and Kyle Busch has caught a lot of lap traffic. One spin that was Taylor Gray, but he kept it going. I'm having a scramble in turn number 3. Kyle Busch up the racetrack. Ty Majeski. 5 laps to go. They'll have a green light checker for stage number 1. Ben Rhodes leads Kyle Busch on the outside. Ty Majeski has Corey Heim right behind him, pushing him. Mini Tyrell, your lap car behind. Kyle Busch off of Mini Tyrell from Tyler Majeski, who is right front coming apart. Kyle Busch to the lead. Let's go, Kyle. Kyle Busch got exactly what he needs to take the lead. Here comes Ben Rhodes side by side. Big run off of turn number 2. Ben Rhodes outside. With Corey Heim right behind him. Corey Heim clears Kyle Busch for the second spot. Ben Rhodes for the lead. Ben Rhodes takes the lead back from side by side between a Chevy and a Toyota. Kyle Busch is up high. Ben Rhodes to the lead. Rhodes is going to push him out the corner for the first time. Ben Rhodes is out of the lead for today. He'll sweep by. Kyle Busch to the lead off from turn number 4. Corey Heim won 12 races 1 year ago. Rhodes is going to get pinched up in turn number 3 off of turn in the wall. It has to back off. Corey Heim to the lead. That left the hole for Kyle Busch off in the blue 100 cars Toyota of Corey Heim. 1 lap to go in stage number 2. Or stage number 1, rather. 1 lap to go. Kyle Busch to the lead. Corey Heim is second, third is Corson Harslegar. 4th, Ben Rhodes. 5th, Tyler Justy. 6th is Fr8. 7th, Andrew Spreads. 8th is Tatum Honeycutt. 9th, 10, Hamrick. 10th is Giovanni Vergero. Up high is Corey Heim. Leads him back off of turn number 4. That momentum boost for exactly what he needs. Corey Heim gonna get to stage 1. Corey Heim first, second Ben Rhodes, third Kyle Busch. Your top 3, 4th is Colson Archibald, 5th Simon Jusky, 6th George Friesen, 7th Andrews Perez, 8th is Caden Honeycutt, 9th Daniel Hamrick, 10th Giovanni Maggiero, 11th Chandler Smith, 12th Jake Garcia, 13th Lane Riggs, 14th Marcus Tenau Jr., 15th Chuck Hunter Nemechek, 16th Justin Howley, 17th Stud Dillon, 18th is Tyler Ingram, 19th Daniel Dye, 20th Cole Butcher, 21st Dawson Sutton, 22nd is Chris Wright, 23rd Brennan Queen, 24th Tyler Reef, 25th Ranky Menez, 26th Adam Andretti, 27th Minnie Terrell, 28th Josh Ream, 29th Clayton Green, 30th Spencer Boyd, 31st Tyler Tomasi, 32nd Justin Ascarell, 33rd Grant Finger, 34th Taylor Gray, 35th is Caleb Costner, 36th is Chris Natchez. To round out the field. Corey Heim gonna pick up stage number 1 here. Yeah, Corey Heim is a wheelman, for sure. Corey Heim had a right front litter problem also. That's why he got sent to the back of the field. But here he goes, winning stage number 1. Yeah, that'll be awesome if Mike gets to go to victory lane with him. Man, that was a good move by Corey Heim. 3 wide. Gets pinched up to the wall and still takes the stage win. Kyle Busch is looking tough today. He was leading for a little bit. I think that Carson Harshimar is going to get it done. Yes. For those of you who don't know, like my dad said, our friend works on a number 1 truck for Tricon. That's where the M in M.E.Racing comes from. His name is Michael Murat. Mike. That's where we got that from. He helped us start racing. That's why I started racing originally. We met him, and then I started getting interested in racing. They have an extended stores or pit road. These people need to come in pit road and have a tight entrance. Here comes people coming in pit road. Corhan, Ben Rhodes, and Kyle Busch. See who comes in pit road here. And with a couple of spins, but they kept it going. Four Tylers, and Gas. Andres Perez, not a whole lot of complaints. He said, keep doing what he's doing. 4 tires and some fuel for him. Kyle Busch also on pit road. Rear tires were worse on his car. The front tires were pretty good. We're going to give him 4 new tires. And Rhodes goes with just 2 number 2 tires. Time adjusting to top 5. 4th is Coastal Horsepower. 3rd, Kyle Busch. 2nd, Ben Rhodes. And 1st is Corey Hahn. They said after Kyle Busch, they're really happy that he came in and got 4 tires because tires are starting to wear here. After these pit stops, I'll let you know who's where. Chandler Smith is going to get out with 2 tires. They're going to restart with 33 laps to go on speed number 2. This race will end at 1:35 or 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. There we go. I'm going to go through the rundown here. Ben Rhodes is 1st, 2nd, Kyle Busch, 3rd is Fr8, 4th, Andres Perez, 5th, Time Majeski, 6th, Giovanni Maggio, 7th is Cody Honeycutt, 8th, Chandler Smith, 9th, Coastal Horsepower, 10th, Corey Heim, 11th is Jake Garcia, 12th, Daniel Hamrick, 13th, Cole Butcher, 14th, John Hunter Nemechek, 15th is Lane Riggs, 16th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 17th, Chris Wright, 18th, Tyler Ankrum, 19th, Justin Haley, 20th, Dawson Sutton, 21st, Daniel Dye, 22nd, Ty Dillon, 23rd, Brandon Queen, 24th, Tyler Reef, 25th, Adam Andrade, 1 lap down. All the rest of these cars, 1 lap down is 26th, Minnie Terrell, 27th, Tyler Boyd, 28th, Frankie Menez, 1 lap down. 29th, Justin S. Carell, 30th, Tyler Tomasi, One lap down. Clayton Green. Joshua Ramil. 32nd. 33rd. Daniel Gray. 2 laps down. Grant Enfinger. 2 laps down. And 34th. 35th. Caleb Costner. 7 laps down. And Christian Edkins. 36. With a transmission issue. 44 laps down. There we go. Getting ready for a restart here for stage number 2. Here we go. Green flag back up in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Anders Perez going to be second. Ben Rhodes going to take off with the lead. Third, Kyle Busch. Anders Perez holding strong. Will he hold his spot or will he take his spot? Kyle Busch on 5. Recent runner up a year ago. Kyle Busch back of the top 3. Perez and Rhodes. They're going up the gearbox. Anders Perez getting a big push on the bottom. Taylor Smith taking a 3 wide. Ben Rhodes has control of both lines for now. He's a little older. Perez got quite the push from Gio General down the straight. Rhodes half straightaway down turn number 2. Fr8 pushing Kyle Busch. Rory for the huge block. Then Rhodes. Kyle Busch again rolling down and rumbling down straightaway. They also allowed Gio Vergero at the bottom of the track to move up a little bit. Kyle Busch's car sketches out a little bit. Kyle Busch wants us to shove Ben Rhodes, but Anders Perez is not going to wait right in the door handle. They are glued together in stage number 2, pushing Ben Rhodes up in turn number 2. Anders Perez, 20 years old, getting experience with these trucks. Gio Vergero looks to go around. The pack covers up with in Hultebar, a huge runoff for turn number 2. 3 roads, double wow. 3 roads deep. What's lost for a big move there. You can see how aggressive he is. The structure move up to the middle lane now. One jump in there. Side by side down the straight. Back straight away. And there's Perez. Here comes Kyle Busch. Muscles him out of the way. Kyle Busch up in front. What a move by Kyle Busch. Here comes Stuart Fr8. They'll put him 3 wide. 3 wide middle there with Kyle Busch and Ben Rhodes. Up top is Ben Rhodes. Stuart Fr8 giving him a big push off the back straightaway. Rhodes leads. Busch way high up in the racetrack. Off for turn number 4. Third, Chamajeski is peaking low. Wilson Bars, recoiling up in dirt number 2. 3 wide for Fifth on back. He's living up to his reputation. Right behind Cultivar. Front 3 trucks. Coming up in the inside lane. Got up back up to the top 10. Kyle Busch is inside for 5th. 3 wide with Daniel Hemrick. Kyle Busch showing help with Colson Holstenbar. Ben Rhodes continues to lead with Stuart Friesen and Timon Chesky. Dennis is side by side battle further back. Stuart Friesen starts on the wheel. See if he can get around Ben Rhodes for the lead. Majeski is falling back. He might have gotten to Rhodes. He's trying to get the pit lane. He indeed slapped the outside wall. Here's the top 3. Ben Rhodes, Stuart Friesen, 3rd, and Senior Smith. 4th, Kyle Busch. 5th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 6th is Colton Wilson. 7th, Garcia. Kyle Busch all by himself. He'll continue to backslide. Senior Smith and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Their first car down low is Daniel Hamrick. First 20 or so cars. Kyle Busch wants to go. He gets a huge run off for number 2. And was still out. Top 5 here: Ben Rhodes, Stuart Friesen, Chandler Smith, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and Kyle Busch. Stage number 2, 19 out of 40 laps. And Ben Rhodes, still your leader. Yes, Stewie has had a great race so far. Laps, 20 for 1 lap ran here. Echo 1 rather laps ran here at Echo Park Speedway. Ben Rhodes is still your leader. 2nd, Stuart Friesen. 3rd is Chandler Smith. 4th is Rick Stenhouse Jr. 5th, Kyle Busch. 6th is Jake Garcia. 7th is Giovanni Ruggiero. 8th, Andrew Perez. 9th is Lynn Riggs. 10th, Cody Hahn. 11th is Keith Hardycutt. 12th is Daniel Hemrick. 13th, John Hunter Lemoncheck. 14th is Cliff Moscar. 15th, Justin Elway. 16th, Cole Butcher. 17th is Daniel Guy. Brandon Queen is 18th. 19th is Guy Dillon. 20th is Taylor Anchor. 21st is Tara Reeves. 22nd, Chris Wright. 23rd is Dustin Sutton. 24th is Adam Andretti. 25th, Manny Terrell. 26th is Frankie Manuz. 27th, Clayton Green. 28th is Tyler Thomas Messi. 29th, Just Escarel. 30th is Just Green. 31st is Grant Banger. 32nd, Taylor Gray. 33rd, Tyler Majeski. 34th is Taylor Boyd, or Spencer Boyd, rather. 35th, Caleb Gosner. 36th is Chris Nephew. Run out the field. Majeski with a flat tire. He's always ran top 10, but that's not the case today. And Honeycutt way off the pace. He's been off the pace for the last 2 laps. Leader Ben Rhodes. They have a 2-lane gap of Rickerson on Jr. For the first time, talking about handling here at Echo Park Speedway. Ben Rhodes back on turn number 1. Rhodes, Friesen, Chandler Smith, Stenhouse, your top 4. 5th is Jake Garcia. 6th, Giovanni Ruggiero. 7th, Andrew Fr8, Perez, Lane Riggs, Corey Heim, Injo Hemrick, your top 10. A couple of notable boys that have had issues. Hanika also dropping through the field on his 1 lap down. Ross Chastain, this has been intense. Ben Rhodes, they're surprised that only took 2 tires up front. They've been able to gap away from the rest of the field. Ten laps to go here in speed number 2. That intensity is starting to ramp up here. Here comes Ben Rhodes up the top side, followed by Stuart Friesen and Chandler Smith. Running in 3rd right now. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. They stay in single file. The object is to keep air on the front of those cars. Kyle Busch kind of fell back. He's intense now. It's most of our 12. They were up front in the top 5 before. Road treating Friesen still in the back straightaway. England first to start. Stuart Friesen making a move for the lead. Stuart Friesen right on the back bumper of Ben Rhodes. Rhodes keeps his car up high. Kyle Busch drops the inside. Corey Heim. That's the best battle for the 10th position. Ben Rhodes leads the pack down. It's going to set up a 3 wide position with Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch leading momentum off of number 1. 10th position. Will anyone go with him? So far, the answer is no. Watching the bottom of the Kyle Busch, looking to bring Kyle or Corey Heim with Kyle Busch. Chandler Smith is starting to move around. Ben Rhodes, short racing Chandler Smith, like Chandler Sr., Jake Garcia, the post sitter. Andres Perez runs 7 behind Giro. Riggs was off the pace up at stage number 1. Ben Rhodes is still leading. Still reaching second, third is Chandler Smith. Nobody jumping up front. Busch drops out of line. Daniel Hemrick picking up down low. He picked up 3 positions down low. And Ben Rhodes ended up reaching taking out in the inside. Rhodes is gonna get going inside of number 2. Shaking his truck there. He's falling out the top 5. Truck's working on fuel mileage. Friesland the leader now. After they come down to turn number 4. 1 lap to go in stage number 2. Here comes this third. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Here he comes. Junior Smith gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the track. Friesen crosses him over for Smith. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. up turn number 3, side by side. Here they come off in turn number 4. Nosper had the advantage off of turn number 3. Jordan Friesen gonna pick up stage number 2. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. second. Third is Colson Hostevar. 4th is Chandler Smith. 5th is Kyle Busch. 6th, Giovanni Ruggiero. 7th, Jake Garcia. 8th, Andres Perez. 9th is Corey Heim. 10th, Lane Riggs. Let's go, Stewie. There we go. Stage number 3, last stage here. It's gonna get intense, guys, so stay tuned. Let's get hyped, chat. you all hanging out. If you haven't already, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. We greatly appreciate if you subscribe and smash the like button. Really appreciate you all being here, hanging out. Pit road remains closed. I'll go through the rundown and right now. First is Stuart Friesen, second Ricky Stenhouse Jr., third Coach North Park, fourth Kendall Smith, fifth is Kyle Busch, sixth Jake Garcia, seventh Steve Bonnier Gerald, eighth is Andres Perez, ninth Corey Heim, tenth Lynn Riggs, 11th Daniel Hemrick, 12th Connor Nemechek, 14th is Justin Haley, 15th Daniel Dye, 16th Tyler Ingram, 17th Brennan Queen, 18th Ted Dillon, 19th Taylor Reef, 20th is Chris Wright, 21st Russell Sutton, 22nd Adam Andretti, 23rd Minnie Terrell, 24th Ben Rhodes, 25th Benton Finger, 26th Tanner Gray, 27th Clayton Green, 28th Frankie Menez, 29th Josh Ream, 30th is Tyler Tomasi, 31st is Peter Honeycutt, 32nd Spencer Boyd, 33rd Time Adjusting, 34th is Caleb Costner, 35th is Justin S. Brown, and round out the field is Chris Mackes in 36. Stuart Friesen having a fantastic day. Stuart Friesen winning this race would definitely be awesome. Race is 135 laps, but if we have any more cautions, then they'll end at 420. Center time of 430. Andres Perez said he was kind of afraid they're gonna give him 4 tires and pack it full of fuel. Stuart Friesen stops right in front. Has some damage. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right behind him with 4 tires and some open fuel. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. fuel only. Was also in pit road. He came in the pit third position. Ben Rhodes wasn't enough, but you're gonna put more fuel in Ben Rhodes' car. Corey Heim, 2 tires for him. Ben Rhodes shows that tires doesn't really matter here. You have enough fuel to make it to green. Last week, though, they talked about to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. you know, our junior to whistle. So, if he's gonna run our NASCAR Cup Series next year. Kyle Busch has his knees on the high position spot where the floors, all these teams raise the floors, puts them in a unique position. Even he struggled to get in the niche truck. Best way to beat a best race car driver is to keep racing. Just said, get used to it. Here we go. Get ready here. Start racing first, second, Corey Heim, third is in, third is Perez, fourth, Garcia, fifth is Giovanni Ruggiero, sixth, Kyle Busch, seventh is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., eighth, Carson Hoscar, ninth, Lane Riggs, tenth, John Hunter Nemechek, 11th is Tyler Ankrum, 12th, Daniel Hemrick, 13th, Brendan Clean, 14th is Chris Wright, 15th, Dustin Haley, 16th is Dustin Sutton, 17th is Carl Reeves, 18th, Daniel Dye, 19th, and Andretti, Cole Butcher in the 20th position, Chandler Smith in 21st, Ty Dillon 22nd, just about to drop to the back of the field, and they all had evaluations. One lap down is Ben Rhodes and Mitty Farrell. 25th is Grant Enfinger. 2 laps down. 26th, Junior Gray. 2 laps down. Frankie Menez, 22 laps down. And 27th, 28th, Clayton Green, 2 laps down. Ken Hunting, 2 laps down. And 29th, 30th, Josh Ream, 2 laps down. 31st, Tyler Tomasi, 2 laps down. 32nd is Spencer Boyd, 5 laps down. Thomas Jesse, 6 laps down. And 33rd, 34th, Caleb Hassner, 9 laps down. Justin S. Carell, 20 laps down. And 35th and 36th, Tristan Eckes, 84 laps down. There we go. Green flag back up in the air. Frickson has to have Corey Heim right behind him, having help. The Chevy of Kyle Busch. Push from Costa Mustard right there. 3 wide in the middle. Kyle Busch up front. Hammer getting dropped down high. In the outside lane. Kyle Busch the lead. Treason up thrower. Daniel Hemrick still up the pace. He missed a shift on the start. Looking more than that. Kyle Busch giving the door sport and push as Jake Garcia started on the pole. Door Friesen leads the top leads top side. Jake Garcia second, third, Corey Heim. Here comes Jake Garcia. All the energy is to the outside lane. It's gonna allow Jake Garcia to lead. Here comes Kyle Busch in Costa Nostra. They take the top side of turn number 1. Chevy up to the high side. 2 truck drivers. 2 Chevy Silverados leading the NASCAR Truck Series. Busch the leader. Bar second. Third, Jake Garcia. Problem with Daniel Hemrick. They think it was a tire rub on his car. Leaders are back up in turn number 2. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. down low. Kyle Busch loads. Kyle Corson down low. Now that number 7 Silverado leads. Stuart Freeze in one stage, number 2. All that energy up. Push Kyle Busch. Coach Nosavar said, shake and bake. Let's go. They push the ignition button on those Silverados. Kyle Busch leads Coach Nosavar. Then Jake Garcia right behind Coach Nosavar in third. Fourth is Stuart Freeze and fifth, Corey Hyman. Garcia is up there. He has help of Fr8. Busch and Nosavar. Very good. Kyle Busch has his mirrors filled with Coach Nosavar. They have a one-leg advantage there. They have all look on the inside of his teammate there. It's about the top 15 trucks that are single file there. Rick Stenhouse Jr. nearly hits the safer barrier in the outside lane. Kyle Busch to lead off of turn number 2. Coach Nosavar kind of depth lower than, or Kyle Busch kind of depth lower than Coach Nosavar. They were trying to get some air. His car was starting to get a little hot. That's why he kind of moved around. His car was starting to overheat a little bit from the air. Kyle Busch's car. Farther back is getting hot and cut. He's 2 laps down. He's going to try to get a lot back than Nashville. Kyle Busch continues to lead close to most of our back. Front 5 is single file. Nobody there. Challenge. In Honeycutt. They're interested in what Caden Honeycutt's team is telling him here. Field behind Caden Honeycutt starting to get 3 wide. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is side by side. Front 8 is still single file. And there's Perez now pulling a truck behind him. On the top side. Running clean. Another Daniel die. The top 5. They are making progress on the bottom of the racetrack. Showing what's possible. At the inside lane. Showing what's possible. 7 or 8 trucks lined up on the inside of the racetrack. Earlier they saw Caden Honeycutt having handling issues, but that's not the fact here. Oh, caution's out. Well, you guys know what happened in just a minute. Wilson for the first time. Cole Busher, also Sutton involved in this one. That one it started in turn number 2. Started it. Busher got sideways, and Sutton spinning in the inside of the racetrack was trying to cover up, but touched the cross river. No way to control that trail. The grass is wet. They crashed into each other with the right side of that truck. The left front, which gets pushed her to the wall, spinning around a complete 360 into the wall. Hard hit. A lot of fire out of that truck. This is gonna getting ready for the final stage. They say time for this to be over. It's going to be close. I'm making it before the time limit. Yeah, it is gonna be close. We're only on lap 102. They have 135 to run. They might not get this race in before the time limit. We'll see what happens though. Heim has yield to help draft now. Yeah, this should be getting interesting now. We'll go through the rundown here. How is first, second, Coastal Rosapar, third is Jake Garcia, fourth, Stuart Friesen, fifth, Corey Heim, sixth, Giovanni Ruggiero, seventh, Andres Perez, eighth is Blaine Riggs, ninth, Daniel Died, tenth is John Hunter Nemechek, 11th, Kimber Smith, 12th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 13th, Justin Haley, 14th, Tower Ankrum, 15th, Jay Dillon, 16th, Brendan Cleese, 17th, Tower Reeve, 18th is Adam and Andretti, 19th is Chris Wright, 20th is Ben Rhodes, 21st is Minnie Terrell, 22nd Caden Honeycutt, 23rd is Graham Finger, 24th Kinder Gray, 25th Frankie Menez, 26th is Clayton Green. 27th, Josh Ream. 28th, Cole Fletcher. 29th, Justin Sutton. 30th is Spencer Boyd. 31st, Tyler Majeski. 32nd, Taylor Tomasi, 6 laps down. 33rd, Caleb Costner. 34th is Daniel Hammer. 35th, is Morrell. And then Christian Eckers, 36 to run out the field. Nobody's coming in. It looks like all the lead cars are staying out. They have about at least another lap to go before they get to the choose code. Tamajuski's back on the lead lap. Ben Rhodes has a lot of to go. Only 19 lead lap. Yeah. Kind of crazy. There's only 19 people on the lead lap. Ben Rhodes has a good car today. They haven't won in a little while. It's a few years. Majeski not in contention for the win today. He continues to live and breathe the Truck Series. Rhodes makes 20 with the free pass. They might not make this race. They still have quite a few laps left. We'll see what happens. If they click off these laps, they'll get it in, but see what happens. They have a time limit on this race, though. A lot of talented race car drivers in the top 10. Once they get to 420 on the clock, the white flag will be thrown. You'll see a lot of drivers get up on the wheel, make some moves. Yeah, they are going to be racing for the lead at 420. Next race is supposed to start at 4:30, so see what happens. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'm back. Yeah, this is going to be crazy, a crazy restart for sure. Thursday, what they do to the choose the top three stayed on the bottom. That's Kyle Busch, Cosmo Spar, and Jake Garcia. So hold line up side by side. Here we go. Green flag back up in the air. Kyle Busch to the outside. They start finish side by side like a year ago. They raced the clock. Kyle Busch to the lead. Second is Fr8 and third. Cosmo Spar, who almost pushed Stewart from three wide. The energy is up top. Portugal with a massive shove for Kyle Busch. Skill to 23. Angle. A bank and Freeze to start fighting back off of turn number 4. Kyle Busch now able to pull away. Wilson Portugal is going to turn up, make a move underneath Kyle Busch. That's what exactly what Kyle Busch is doing. Jake Garcia, Gio Vergero. They have battled Thunder. They have battled the clock. All these trucks trying to battle Kyle Busch, the all-time winner here. Trying to break the draft closest horsepower. Right behind him. Right behind Busch off of turn number 1. Start reaching inside. First one is Gio Vergero. Very high. Gio Vergero. He's shoving Gio Vergero. He has a good row on the outside. Storm Freezing for second. Storm Freezing has a good run, but Kosovar, it's a big drop by Gio Kosovar. They still lead the top side off of turn number 2. Here's Stuart Frieson's best chance. Friesen on the back right quarter. Here he knows this is off of turn number 4. Gio Ricciero. Chris Fisher all day long. Stuart Friesen even with Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch at the line. He'll clear. Justin Rushford off of turn number 1. Kyle Busch's car switches a little bit. Lane Riggs is off the pace. Ricciero just a bumper off of Friesen. Here comes Kyle Busch off of turn number 4. 0-0, making it 3 wide. He comes back with door to door. He has help because 0-0. He said, I got you. He can start preaching. Nemechek off of turn number 2, 3 wide. They're all teammates. Pushing for the lead. Chevy on the outside. Pushing. Here comes clock shows 4:18. 5 minutes of racing left. This is far from being decided. Who's going to have the most of the tires? Stuart Friesen won't be Busch. Won't be turn number 2. They're all too wide. We're coming down to it. Buzzer beater. 3 wide moving. That's turn number 2. Boxing back. Friesen once again. That puts him inside of row number 2. Inside momentum. Kyle Busch on turn number 1. Got him up to the top 10. Friesen and Busch. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. pushing through. They are packed tighter together. Friesen and Busch doing it out. George Friesen gets the advantage off of turn number 2. Kyle Busch holds the advantage off of turn number 2. They're still even off of turn number 1. It's on the outside line. Stuart Friesen, who's hunting Kyle Busch with a run off in turn number 2. Tucked up, Stuart Friesen tucked up right behind Kyle Busch. Ricky Stenhouse, the energy's up the top. They still stay good up top. Kyle Busch wants to lead 3 wide. John number 2, side by side. Garcia now to the winning position. Inside line has dropped off. A Friesen back up the top side. Again, he's got an advantage off of turn number 4. Fire line. He has some help by Costa Nozavar. They're locked together off of turn number 1. Type formation off of turn number 4. Short person gets a major push off turn number 2. Kyle Busch short person pushing Busch dropping back to the low side. And now the top 3 drop. Friesen, Ben Rhodes. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Ben Rhodes, Kyle Busch. Close to most part. Drop to 5th. 3 wide for the lead. Ben Rhodes. Rhodes has done it. He moves to 3rd. Brilliant move by Ben Rhodes. Kyle Busch. They would take it to the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Busch, it's Ben Rhodes for the bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Busch moved up to the bottom of the racetrack. It's Kyle Busch, winner. Kyle Busch. Your top 4. Kyle Busch first, 2nd Ben Rhodes, 3rd is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 4th is Stuart Friesen, 5th is Costa Nozavar. Stop. The top 3 holding up front. Kyle Busch leads them single file lineup up to number 1. He looks up, he looks down. Ben Rhodes goes apart in 4th. Stenhouse. Rhodes is going to run through the inside. Stenhouse, the top side. Bird, not dropping. Meanwhile, Stuart Friesen is off the pace. Here comes Costa Nozavar. 3 wide, looking for the lead off of turn number 1. We're going to go 2 wide deep. Pushing Nozavar. Stop 1. Garcia has help with John Hunter Nemechek. Kyle Busch, your leader. Costa Nozavar right behind him without. Busch will lead them back up to turn number 1. We don't know what the last lap will be. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Stenhouse down low. Costa Nozavar. Ben Rhodes down deep. Through it 3 wide. 3 wide for Stenhouse for the lead. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Door to door of Kyle Busch. Man has the white flag up in the air. No. Kyle Busch still the leader. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still side by side. High low. Down low is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Number 2 down low. Stenhouse down low. Costa bar with a shove down low. Busch clears the lead. Kyle Busch leading off of turn number 1. 1 flag, white flag up close to Nozavar. 0/0 tries to push underneath. He gets Nozavar. Damn. This race is getting intense. Kyle Busch leads it to inside. Goes to Nozavar right behind him. 0/0 in 3rd. Pushing at the top of the racetrack. Nozavar wants to go up the racetrack. but it's all gonna finish. Corey Hunt, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch gonna win it. Woo! Let's go, Kyle. Hell yeah. Career win number 68 for Kyle Busch. Man, that was a good race. All right, let me give the rundown in here. Kyle Busch gonna win it. Second is Coastal Hocevar. Third, Giovanni Vergero. Fourth is Ben Rhodes. Fifth, Corey Haim. Sixth, Chandler Smith. Seventh, Jake Garcia. Eighth, John Hunter Nemechek. Ninth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 10th, Justin Haley. 11th, Ty Dillon. 12th is Adam Inderati. 13th, Daniel Dye. 14th, Tyler Ankrum. 15th, Ender Perez. 16th, Brendan Queen. 17th, Tyler Reeve. 18th, Chris Wright. 19th, Minnie Terrell. 20th, Stuart Friesen. 21st, Ken Honeycutt. 22nd, Grant Anfinger. 23rd, Clayton Green. 24th, Josh Ream. 25th, Frankie Munez. 26th, Spencer Boyd. 27th, Lane Ray. 28th, Tom Majewski. 29th, Tomasi. 30th, Tanner Gray. 31st, Cole Butcher. 32nd, Dawson Sutton. 33rd, Caleb Costner. 34th, Daniel Hemrick. 35th, Chilton S. Carell. And to round out your field, Christian Eckes 123 left now and 36. Man, I was hoping they would let it go. Yeah, I was hoping they would not let it go also. Gio with another strong run in number one with the top five. Yeah, that's awesome. Good run for Tricon there. Bush is celebrating after a massive burnout. All right, guys, I'm get ready for the next race here. Just a couple of minutes. We'll have the O'Reilly Auto Part series. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm gonna bring you guys some action from that as well. But appreciate you all being here. I'm probably gonna end the stream here because we only have a few minutes until the next race. So thank you everyone for being here. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Peace out.